Hey guys, welcome back to another video where today we, mainly me, are going to be ranking each of the Arkham games from my least favorite to my most favorite. And before we really get in, just so you know, this is my opinion, so you might disagree, but then again, you'd just be wrong. Anyway, let's just get into this video. Also, side note, Blackgate will not be on here because I've never played it, so yeah. At number 4, we have Batman Arkham Knight. Don't get me wrong, this game is absolutely amazing in a lot of ways. But a lot of that amazingness, if that's even a real word, is overshadowed by all of the bad aspects in this game. So yes, Predator is at its best in this game. But we only get 13 Predator sections to use that, like main story Predator sections. Yes, we have equally amazing combat, which does get used 23 times in the main story, but there are really no good boss fights that use this combat. And yes, we have the Batmobile, a literal tank that you can use in the streets of Gotham. But it's overshadowed by the fact that you have too many equally boring and repetitive tank fights, as it barely diversifies itself throughout the entire story. This section is not meant to talk about the quote-unquote overuse of the Batmobile, but that point can be made. I like the Batmobile, don't get me wrong, but when most of its use is in tank fights and not driving it around like a traditional Batmobile, it gets a little annoying. So yeah, Batman Arkham Knight takes number 4 on my list. Next up, at number 3, is Batman Arkham Asylum. Now, Arkham Asylum is a different case than Arkham Knight. Arkham Asylum is not a bad game by any means. It's just more the fact that it came first in the series. Now, Arkham Asylum does not get a pass just because it was first. It's just simply a good game. From the combat to the Predator, it's all just good. I will not be comparing Arkham Asylum to the other games because that isn't fair. All I will say is that if you take a look at Arkham Asylum and then take a look at the future installments, you see a sense of progression to each game. You see that each game adds more and more to what Arkham Asylum established. That does not mean that Arkham Asylum is a bad game and that the other games are just better. It means that Arkham Asylum is good, great even, which makes all the future games just that much better. Arkham Asylum set a foundation for every other Arkham game to build off of, and my god, did they. Also, the bosses are terrible except for Arkham Crane, but they were last minute additions, so they get a pass. So, Arkham Asylum takes number 3. Now in at number 2 is Batman Arkham Origins. I mean, what can I say that hasn't already been said? This game is underrated as fuck, and is just amazing in so many aspects. The story in general is just amazing, especially the relationship between Bruce and Alfred. Obviously, the boss fights are spectacular. The voice acting is great. I didn't even talk about the voice acting in the other games, mainly because I don't need to explain why I love Kevin Conroy as Batman and Mark Hamill as Joker. We all know why they're amazing, but Roger Craig Smith and Troy Baker as Batman and Joker in this game is absolutely brilliant. These two pair together perfectly. Off that, the side missions are also great. Deadshot isn't a complete failure of a boss. Mad Hatter is just Scarecrow but with a Wonderland aesthetic. And Anarchy has some amazing storytelling to go along with the fun side mission and a fun boss. But now the negatives. This game is a buggy and incomplete mess. It just is. All it needed was a little more testing, but with a bigger game and the same development time as Asylum, it did not get the publishing it oh so needed. The graphics are also not the best. Now I know this game came out in 2013, but it also came out after City and Asylum, and was even made in the same engine, so I don't know. I don't even know. And finally, the Joker. The fact that Black Mask was made to be the main villain of this game, but was then just thrown aside so Joker could take his place, is just sad, and frankly, quite annoying. Especially the fact that Black Mask was literally relegated to a Bane ripoff side mission with a terrible beatdown. Basic thug beatdown, sorry. It's just depressing. So yeah, Arkham Origins is number 2.
Wake up, Mr. Wayne. We have much to discuss.
Strange? You won't get away with this.
I already have.
And finally, at number 1, we have Batman Arkham City. This game was just damn near perfect. From the storytelling to the bosses, heck, even most of the side missions in this game were just amazing. There is very little that you can complain about in this game, unless you make up reasons to complain about it, Sin channels. It's just that good. Hugo Strange as the main villain was handled so well. Sure, he might not have much screen time, but his background actions in and out of the story make up for that little screen time. And Joker is also amazing, and his death scene is one of the most impactful scenes in this entire series. The gameplay is even better than what we got in Asylum, not because Asylum was bad, but the fact that they took the gameplay from Asylum and improved and fixed so much of it, it is genuinely impressive. The combat and Predator were improved so much that you cannot help but to commend Rocksteady for improving so much of what they already gave us. And the bosses are also amazing. When you have bosses like Mr. Freeze, Ra's al Ghul, Solomon Grundy, and Deadshot, just kidding, Deadshot's ass, you have an incredible lineup of rogues to face in this game. And the side missions are also great. Now, I will admit, there are some stinkers, obviously, like Remote Hideaway, Hot and Cold, and especially Shot in the Dark. Well, okay, Shot in the Dark wasn't that bad, it was just the Deadshot boss fight that brought it down. But basically every other mission outweighs those stinky poo-poo diapers. You have Mad Hatter, which is really fun and has a good twist and a combat section. You have Watcher in the Wings, which is not amazing for gameplay. It has nothing to that, but it is purely just the story and the mystery to it. You have Bane's side mission, tracking down the Titan and then getting that combat encounter where you fight alongside Bane is also great. Plus the little twist where he, betrays you is also really cool. These side missions are just fun and engaging in both story and gameplay. And the music. I don't even need to elaborate on that. You already know damn well why the music in this game is so good. And all of that is only a fraction of why this game is so good. There is so much more that I won't get into right now, just because I want this video to be uploaded. So I'll just leave you off with this. Batman Arkham City, in my opinion, my factual opinion, my correct opinion, is the best Batman Arkham game. No questions asked. And that is the video. And wow, that script was a lot longer than I thought it was going to be. But anyways, that is going to do it for this video. If you enjoyed, please like and subscribe, as I want to reach at least 1,000 subs by March. Which, yeah, you're like, oh yeah, that's like 2 months away, but I only need, at the time of recording this, I believe 84 subs. We can do that. That is possible. I know we can do it. Also, comment down below your rankings so I can trash on them because they're not mine. Just kidding. Anyways, have a great and amazing rest of your days. Oh god, oh god. Oh my god, that sounded so, like, creepy. This is off script. That sounds so creepy. Have a great rest of your days. Alright. No, but back on script. Have a great and amazing rest of your day. And I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.